You're saying it's true?
Yes. I was living in the desert for 28 days to afford my car to build it for racing, and in the same period of time I was participating in rally and nobody was knowing about this, so sorry, I have to open that right now.
And how did you get out of that space?
Hello guys, welcome back to this week's Lovin Show. I am back with my co-host Casey. How you
Hello,
doing?
how are you
and
doing?
We are here with Afra Drift, the world's first 4x4 drifter, female drifter on the globe. This is important stuff. But I wanted to ask, obviously I feel like Afra Drift isn't really your real name. Is there a real name, or like how did you come up with Afra Drift? We get the drift part with Afra.
Oh, we get the drift, fantastic.
We get the drift. We catch the drift. So where'd you get the name?
This name just stick to me from the way how I drive in the desert usually.
Okay.
Like I never follow the track which people usually follow, so Afra in Arabic name it means untouched land.
Untouched land. See, I didn't even know that.
Yes,
It's supposed to be Arab.
That's beautiful.
That's pretty.
It's very old Arabic name, and actually Arabic people call me like this. My Arabic friends, they Bedouin.
So they gave you like your OG Emirati
Yes,
drifting name. I love that.
Nice, and you've been obviously drifting for years, and you're fantastic, and you've won awards. What was your first ever memory of drifting? Like, how did it come into your radar?
Yeah.
Here I want to correct something. I never been drifting for years.
Okay.
It was happened recently, honestly, but I had a lot of different competition like rally, gymkhana, slalom. There are a lot of different competition in the cars, and drifting I start recently, and not drifting because 4x4 drift and drift with salon car, with small car is totally different. There is a huge difference, yes. And pro drift and freestyle drift is as well has different enjoyment, which is people dividing on this types of people. Like there are some really good pro drifters, but they don't go in this side because they love freestyle drift with the tricks, with some obstacles, with different how to say, when your car goes on limit and you are the one in the last click can control it and take the situation in your control out of some difficult, like let's say way when it goes. Sometimes we go brakes overheating, clutch losing, like, and with all everything with all losses we still have to handle, and like it's extreme drive.
Sounds extreme.
Maneuvering
sounds scary,
the car. That sounds definitely scary. But like, what was how did you get into drifting in the first place?
Yeah.
Like, what did you watch something? Did your friends already do it and you were like, oh my god, it's so interesting?
Especially drifting, this is the only one racing in my life I was skipping. I didn't go there because it's really expensive. It takes a lot of money and I couldn't afford it, but I was affording another racing. And later, since I moved to Emirates, it was about 2 years ago when I tried my drift first time. Freestyle drift in 4x4, especially 4x4. This is something else. And I didn't know that going on that track in the first championship, in the first competition, I didn't know that I'm moving into the world history in that moment. So I didn't know about that until like I got a lot of invitation and questions from the people, like we never seen that before, that the girl drifts 4x4 and we never seen this in the world. There is no researching, like and they give me the title thanks to Sheikh Marwan bin Rashid Al Mullah. He is chairman for the Emirates Motorplex. He was providing for me track to practice, to participate, and they were supporting me in this.
So cool.
So this was my first entry, but before that already I had my name. I was a champion in Emirates in Mudcross Festival, and there are many competitions which I was participating in. I was having a lot of podiums already before, and I just wanted so much to try myself with something new. and that's what I did. And I really I didn't know that I will be enjoying so much. I will be so much obsessed and addicted to this.
Yeah.
But I was watching, yes, I was going to Motorplex Emirates, and I was watching guys how they do this drift. I was just let's say observing and sucking this energy from this, and I was charged. I was feeling like it's my escape or run away from everything, all my routine which I have.
You had like the adrenaline pumping.
She had the
so
adrenaline
cool.
rush.
Yeah, so
Nice.
How do you train for this? Like, because to us, drifting just looks so cool from afar. But first of all, how do you get the guts to do it?
Yeah.
And then how do you improve? You mentioned there's a track in Dubai, but like, do you have a trainer?
No, I never had a trainer, honestly. All my racing in all my life, it was just only my own practice.
Freestyle.
Watching, like I have maybe good ability just to watch. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I just watch. If I go to the racing, I'm trying to analyze. I never had the coach to teach me. Just try to learn, like, let's say from what I see.
What goals? Like the world's best female 4x4 drifter, and you haven't had a coach.
She
you
does
learn
it
from
all on her
YouTube.
own. Would
It's
you
amazing.
would you maybe look into it? Do you think that it's necessary to kind of like take it to the next level, or because I don't know about 4x4 drifting, so I'm asking out of curiosity. Like, do you think that in the future you would want to maybe train with someone to take it to the next level for yourself, or how does
This
it
is
go?
a very good question. Honestly, I can say that now in my plans, I really want to go into professional more,
Yeah.
and I know that my skill, which I have right now, it's still not enough to be professional, and there is never enough. Honestly,
Yeah.
you will always grow, you will always learn, and I'm very demanding from myself, and I always criticize and judge myself so much. I have high limits, but I always try to achieve it, and yes, I want to go it into more professionally, and maybe not in for 4x4 this time. Maybe I will just go for a pro drift.
She's got plans. We
Yeah,
love
cool.
that.
And-
Well,
yeah.
yeah, go
What
for it.
about like different types of? We were talking about let's say scary experiences. Have you
Yeah.
ever had an experience in the car that you've kind of thought, oh, a little bit shaky, a little bit nervous, or have you always been like, this is amazing, this is an incredible feeling?
Yes. Oh my god, I had a lot of situations.
Really?
I had a lot of different situations, and different and difficult, and the situation which I didn't think I can come back and stand up again, because it was really you have, how you said, it need to have a guts, and not only guts,
Yeah.
and spirit and will to
Want to keep doing it as well after one. I don't know.
keep doing it.
Yeah.
And it's I've seen a lot of people, I've seen a lot of friends who were break down by some accidents, by some situation which happened, and it's just more mentally difficult to handle.
Yeah.
But thanks God, I was working on myself so much, not only in my racing life but in everything. I try to improve always.
That's good.
And because the balance in everything is the important, what keeps us moving forward. And it was very important for me to work on my fears, because of course
It's
we
one of the
all-
main things I would think. Yeah.
Yes, all humans, we can be scared from something, some experience, and it's really not easy.
Yeah.
And the most important, no one will do this for you unless yourself. So you have to face it again, like what that I was doing. I faced it again. I faced because everything is in our head. So that fears which I was trying to take out of my head, I have to start again doing something what bring me to down, and I will leave, how to say,
Basically, your power is your
go
mind.
through again,
So
yes.
if without that fear in mind, it makes it, that less difficult, I guess, for you to get out there and really start drifting.
Yes, because we need to leave it again in
Yeah.
our thoughts, in our illusion, which we trying to think that it might be happen something more worse or something, like we might fight it.
Yeah.
And first we're fighting it inside ourselves, and then we're going
True.
already doing it physically. So, what was the question? I lost
I was just so enamored by her, like, you know, her persistence and how you explained it. But no, you definitely answered our question. But I also, by the way, I saw something. I just wanted to touch upon this a little bit. I saw something on your social media account. You've actually been part of several Bollywood movies, is that right?
Yes.
And some
Yeah.
Arab films. So
Yes.
what was that? Did you play like mostly like extra roles, or like how were you approached for this?
I was invited for Shah Rukh Khan movie and Salman Khan movie as well.
Icon.
You say that so
As
casually.
Casual.
It was I was in as extra
An extra, yeah.
extra role, but luckily for Shah Rukh Khan movie Zero, I was just lucky to get inside, and they choose me over many people, but they give me mask cover my face and the hood, and I think like, what is the point if I'm just gonna stand only just my body covered with everything? And like I was
Still an experience, because we have
Yes.
a lot of Bollywood fans here in Dubai, and
Yes.
like I'm sure a lot of them would love to be part of something. Because I know I'm a huge Bollywood fan, so when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, I got to meet them.
Were you driving, or were you like just being an extra role?
yeah, I was speaking as an extra role, but I had a full episode with Shah Rukh Khan together in one frame when he actually came into the spot of filming, and he said, I want to remove from her the cover and the hood. So I was like, wow, so I'm gonna
He
be
gave
with
you a
him.
moment.
Yeah, this
Love
is the
that.
chance, and we have to both of us exchange an envelope. Actually, I was inviting him for somewhere to another side, and he played two role of him, like a small guy and the big one. So they put me on the big stand. So but visually in the picture of in the video, in the frame, it looks like I'm very tall, like you know, the filmmakers
That
know
was
how
the
to
role,
play
yeah.
around. And we looked together to the one side where the camera was spotted, and I understand that I will be spotted on this movie, and I will be like
Famous.
people can feel they will recognize me as well.
Recognize you, yeah.
And yes, when movie was out, I got a lot of messages asking me, Afra, this is you? Like, is it you?
From drifter to actor.
It
Do you
was-
think that you'd want to go into acting if you got like more offers? Is this something you're looking into? Because you've been part of Arab production films as well,
Yes.
I think, right?
Yeah, and it was Unbeatable Fighter movie. It's local movie, Emirati movie. And yes, I was not in main role, but I had the part, and everyone was pretty happy with my skill of acting there.
Yeah.
And I was a kidnapper.
Love that.
I
Always
was
love
a
that.
kidnapper, yeah. But by people, mostly by looking at me, they seeing me the angel girl and very soft. But there is another side of me, like with a strong character, and I can be a badass.
I
can
see
say-
that for you. I see that for
Yes.
you. I'm like, you do suit these type of roles, like
Really?
the strong woman roles in these films. Yeah, you could be in action films. I see that with her drifting skills. Why
Action
not?
films 100%, and you're
Yeah.
obviously like a massive adrenaline junkie fan.
Yeah.
But like,
I
talk,
would love to.
you're not, well, what about adrenaline? So drifting to me is an adrenaline seeker sport. So you must
'Cause it
get
gives you
some
that
sort of a
rush.
high, you get a rush
Yes.
from it. Do you still get the rush from that, or kind of do you look to other sports for that? Or do you not classify yourself as an adrenaline lover?
No, I am honestly, and I think I can't live without this. It's just part of my life since I remember myself. It was always with me, and I need something charge me up, boost me up. I never stop, and even if I can't afford racing or cars, I know where else I can get adrenaline. Like for example, I had parachute jumping, I had rope jumping. Like I was racing with the horses in a high speed. I was falling down,
Oh,
fell
this
off
is
of
just
this
a personality
Casual.
type, because I could not do any of these things.
Same.
It's incredible that
Yep.
you seek it. Like some personalities do seek it.
Yeah. Because for us, we would be like, no, thank you.
Maybe you know, I will tell you. I think you can do this. Why? Because there is the how to say, the level when you can increase adrenaline needs. because I was, of course, I was in having kind of a level of adrenaline which I could afford, but with the time I could afford more and more and more, and then more I go, yes, then more you need. So that's how you increase your level. So if you never done, for example, some extreme sport, of course your level of adrenaline you can
go on a Ferris wheel
very quick, but it's yeah, but it's cool. I love these feelings. It's really cool and amazing.
Love that.
For me, it's not enough already. Sometimes just if someone drives crazy on the road, I just don't even kind of react on something. And in some racing, I'm so cool to that, because if I understand that if I'm in control in the situation, like it doesn't shake me, it doesn't make my hands shaking or something.
You're like,
I love the moments when I go out of the car and I'm shaking.
it is a beautiful feeling. Like it's just you and like the 4x4 in this case, and you're just alone for a second there, and your thoughts are focused, and that feeling.
Do you think you need more? Like, do you think you look for more adrenaline activities?
I'm not sure about this, because I don't know where I can get even more, but I'm very open
to trying new things.
And she does plan to move into more cars, you said, right? Drifting with cars. So
Pro Drift has a high speed, honestly. It's like about more than 150 kilometers per hour. They're drifting in a sideways with sometimes it's tandem, sometimes it's 3 cars, like in 3 them.
It's crazy. So to end the questions, I wanted to ask one last thing. What do you have planned for yourself this year? 2020 just started. Do you have any plans for the rest of the year, other than going hopefully pro? Yes. Anything more for you in store?
This question make me lost between the many goals which I'm planning to do.
She's goal oriented. Good.
I have a lot of plans, honestly, and I can say things God. I don't know. Sometimes I have my luck or my hard work.
That's true. It's the ethic.
I always achieve my goals when I put it in any year. Like I have some, like let's say revision for the years, and I have like plan for a year, and sometimes I even mostly achieve more than I planned.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. And that makes me want to really, replan my 2020.
Yes, and
actually make them happen, you know?
It's amazing to get to know someone doing something that's totally, we don't see enough of female drifters, so it's amazing to get a little bit of insight into your life.
Definitely.
But next we're going to play our little game called True Confessions. So
you know us with our, original game titles, guys.
Yes.
So we always play a different game with our guests every week. We were really trying hard to come up with an adrenaline filling type of game for you, but we're like, you know what? Some of the ideas were like would involve us getting, I don't know.
We wanted to do like a water throwing game or an egg smashing, but we thought this was a little bit more studio friendly.
Yeah, studio friendly.
We don't have the budget for these microphones.
We don't want Alan freaking out, so maybe next time. But for today, we've got a game, like you said, True Confessions. Would you explain to her what the game, how it goes, and to the people watching?
So guys, if you've ever played True Confessions, basically we each have a truth and a lie, and we will choose what we pick. So I'm going to choose for Shireen and so on. And then you guys and also we together have to guess with 3 questions if the person is telling a truth or a lie.
Alan, you can join too. And you guys, we're definitely we're watching you guys as well while you're watching us. So hi Beth, Mizna, and Faika. Thanks so much for joining us. If you want to help guess along with the questions, just type it down in the comments. We'll literally be watching. Who's to start?
Let's start with you.
Cool.
Let's pick one. So it's either going to be a truth or a lie, and we need to guess with 3 questions. Choose confession number 1, please.
Confession.
I will give you some adrenaline today. Confession number 1.
Confession number 1.
Okay, it's not adrenaline.
If you want the 2, we're fine with it. No. Okay.
I speak fluently Arabic and read and type as well.
What age were you when you learned?
1 year ago.
Oh! How long did it take? How long did it take you to study?
About 3 years.
In Arabic, can you please say, "Hi guys, this is the Lovin Show. Welcome
السلام عليكم شباب. اليوم أنا موجودة في Lovin Show.
You should see Alan's face. Like, what? She is floored. She is floored.
That was,
She
I'm
speaks
assuming that was
Arabic.
perfection, so we're going to say yes.
This is just
3 years.
embarrassing. Second guest now on a roll that's non-Arab and speaks better Arabic than me. That was amazing.
So are you correct? 3 years to learn it?
Actually, I learned it from the street, from people, from the garage. I never study and just I
Shabab
learned it.
bad. Imagine. She's
That
also
is-
local, you know. Love that.
That is incredible, by the way. Fantastic. So true.
Amazing. So truth. We believe you. We believe you completely. We're not even going to deny that. You guys don't even try. Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
Shireen. You want to pick for Shireen?
Yeah. One or
Yes.
two?
Two.
Two? Okay. Mine are very boring, you guys. I didn't really have time to think this through.
Nothing is
Because I was
boring.
like, the other things are way too wild. Anyway, I've been to India. That's my confession.
When
I know,
last time?
this
How
week.
many times did you go there?
Just once.
What age were you when you went?
18.
Which part of the India is huge?
Goa.
Goa.
Yeah.
We can. I'm going to say no, only because I haven't seen a repost on her Instagram recently. And
No
therefore,
comment.
I'm going to say no.
I think you pick Goa because it's like commonly for India to go and have a rest
Yeah.
and the vacation, so
Yeah.
that's why you pick it.
So
I don't
you think
believe
I did? You don't believe me? Oh, she said I just said Goa because it's the most common
Yeah,
tourist
it's
spot.
just to pick.
Fine, you're right. I did not go to India, though I want to.
Like detective. I love this.
Inshallah.
Female intuition. I love it. Oh, which one will I pick?
Number
One? Should we go with one?
yes.
One?
Number
I'm
one.
scared. I'm scared.
Oh.
What is that?
Okay. I have a tattoo that says, "Why not?"
Why
Stop.
not?
You have a tattoo. If this is true, I'll feel so betrayed. I'll feel so hurt. I've never heard of her having a tattoo. Okay, let me ask.
And it says, "Why not?"
It says, why not? Which part of your body?
Yes, this is the question I wanted to.
My foot.
Which foot? Left or right?
Left one.
How long did it
Can
take?
you
ask,
can
you
you
ask,
no
you
problem, no problem. I'm so
I'm just
into
so,
it.
yeah, I'm just so like,
Just give her time, because I'm enjoying to
She's
watch.
gonna keep going. She's...
I have more than 3 questions, so you ask the last one.
Can you show it?
Well, I'm wearing
That would easily give it
runners
away though.
and socks, so not right now in this show.
I don't believe,
I don't want to show you.
I can't believe you, honestly.
I'm not sure anymore. I don't know. I maybe ask can I ask one more question?
Yes.
Alan's asking what's the
we're
reason she
giving
got
This is
it.
out
very,
the
very
question.
philosophic, honestly.
Why did I
Very-
get it? I got it because I had made a decision not to get more tattoos. And then for some reason I thought, why don't I just get why not instead?
That is not true. It is absolutely not true. And if it is, I'm judging you. I'm judging the heck out of you.
Okay, responses?
No,
I don't
I don't
believe
believe.
it.
It's true.
Stop!
No way. Honestly, I had
I wish I
the
had given the
sense.
reason. I did not explain that
I
well.
You
had a
really have a
sense.
tattoo that says why not?
Yeah,
You know why? I guess I had a sense that I would say yes, it's true, because first of all, she looked at the feet when we ask her. This is the first. Second,
That's
why
correct.
not is very specific and philosophically deep, and the second and the third, it's I lost my train.
Well, the second one gives me way too much credit. I'll take that philosophically deep, accepted.
Yeah,
So can we know? I'm very curious. The real story. Why do you have a why not
That's-
tattoo?
It's for another day.
And she goes, why not?
Yeah,
Why
why
not?
not?
That's actually what you should just tell people. Why not?
Yeah.
That's pretty much
Nice,
it.
it's
Really.
and
Loves it.
in the food it's like her own space and she don't have to show
I love
anyone.
it
It's like
for her.
yeah.
Honestly, I love that.
And by
Why
the
not,
way, yes,
guys?
because also I
Trademark.
have tattoo,
Yeah.
and the way how she explained, like I was having sense, yes.
I have
but
tattoos
you know-
too, but
but
I
you know-
just
sorry. You know, I agree that it was false the way how she laughed. This is make me confused.
Yeah.
I was like,
The way how I laughed.
yeah, you laughed, so it was confusing me. Like I think, like really no, I had a sense.
I was trying to do a poker face, and
Yes.
it was a bit.
You are so good in this. You really confused me. I was like, wow. Okay.
I could just sense her shock. Okay, the
Wow.
last one.
I'm
What
in
did you
shock.
pick up the first time?
Did we go with one or two earlier?
Oh, first we go.
So let's do the other one for you.
Mhm.
Okay. I was living in a desert for 28 days.
That's cool.
Ask the questions.
Oh,
Ask the questions. I'll think of my question.
You're living in the desert. Why?
I had to afford my living. And I
What
wanted
a
to try
great-
something else. Another
What did you eat during this time? 28
Half
days.
of sausage a day.
Half a sausage a day.
And were you with anyone?
No, alone. With my car.
Interesting.
I don't believe it.
I love the idea that it's
Or maybe I
possible.
do, but not with the sausage a day. I would expect
It was.
some like you.
I was gonna say no for that same reason, and you're saying it's true.
Yes. I was living in the desert for 28 days to afford my car to build it for racing, and in the same period of time I was participating in rally, and nobody was knowing about this. So sorry, I have to open that right now.
And how did you get out of that space? Like, how were you able to afford your car and moving back into Dubai?
Actually, I was, the wood. I was getting the wood and making fire. But I was sleeping inside car because it was cold period of time, and
Yeah.
I don't like to sleep outside and sleeping bags. Even I had my friend who gave me sleeping bag. Actually, he's the one who knew about that fact. He wanted to help, but I said no. I just want to experience that because I want to do it myself. I
Yeah.
want to live this experience, and why not?
Why not?
Why not? Because I want
Exactly.
to face this, and
That
until I
sounds
can
like-
keep on, why not? I want to try something
That
else.
kind of sounds like it would be really
And it's
fun
also
to do on
kind of
during winter.
adrenaline.
Yeah. That too. Like, how am I gonna make it? 28 days. It's out of your comfort zone. I think she really loves doing things out of her comfort zone,
That's
which is
incredible.
incredible.
And I wasn't gonna say yes at all. That's amazing. That's cool.
Same. Okay.
Like this game more.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. I can read and write in Korean. Hangul, Korean.
In Korean.
Wow, Korean.
Hangul.
In
The name of the language, Korean, is Hangul.
Okay.
So I
Why-
can
why-
read and write
Why Korean?
Hangul, Korean fluently. Why Korean? Because I was really into K-pop when I was younger. Yeah.
Younger.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you please write
Uh-huh.
in Hungarian?
Hangul.
Can you please write something then? if
What do
that's
you
the
want me to
case?
write?
안녕하세요.
Really easiest.
Okay, maybe this is the only common phrase you can know. No, she does. She does. Are
Say
you
it out
sure?
loud.
Are you sure it's correct?
Well,
we can
we'll
check.
stop. And we'll tag all of the K-pop accounts so they can check it.
Wow.
Now say that.
안녕하세요.
That's true.
Mashallah.
Okay.
That's good.
Do we have one more question?
Yes, you do.
You take it.
I mean, that pretty much, I feel like already proves it. But I mean, no, yeah, I could still be lying. Maybe I just practiced that
What
one.
do you use it for? Because is it useful? for you right
Absolutely
now?
no idea. I just learned it because I found the Korean boys so cute. I was like, I want to, maybe one day I'll marry them. So I'll just know the language from
Wow.
now. I don't understand what I'm reading when I read Korean, but I can read it.
You have very good ability to learn languages.
But wait, I taught myself how to read and write Arabic too a little, but it's still not as fluent as my Korean reading and writing is. Can you imagine? And I'm actually Arab.
Oh, really? Okay.
So, yeah.
What do you
I
think?
want to believe you, honestly.
Yeah? Do you want to believe me?
But do you believe her is the question, not you want to.
I'm going to ask all
She was
three.
so good in writing. It's like same if I do write in Arabic right now for you. Like I can compare, but sometimes we can just know only one word. Let's say
Yeah,
what you
you never
pronounce
know.
right now. Can you say another word?
What do you want me to say?
Well, she said read and write. She didn't say.
I can a little speak. I mean, I watched a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, that won't prove the read and write. So ask me
I
one
live
more.
in Dubai. Can you write?
Okay,
it
never
already?
mind
This
then.
is,
No,
okay,
no.
then I don't trust you.
I'm
This
gonna
is this
say
simple.
no, only because I follow her on Twitter, and I know that she used to like K-pop, and I believe that you would have been tweeting your K-pop buddies in Hungary. I'm gonna pronounce it again.
Okay.
If you were able to. So my answer is no.
Alan,
Answer is yes.
that's right.
Yes.
That's right. You're saying yes too?
Yeah, before. Yeah. Because, you know, she actually right.
Yes, I can read and write fluent Hangul. Before I even learned to read and write Arabic, I taught myself Hangul. Yeah, it's easy. It's not that difficult because they go like syllable by syllable.
Can we zoom in on that? That's incredible.
Yeah. So that's annyeong. It's like they split up the word. So annyeonghaseyo, annyeonghaseyo. So their vowels are very like
This is Shireen.
I can write my name, you guys' names.
I really
love Korea.
I think you've been quite good at the confessions. What?
She's been good.
Yeah. I feel like you're able to like go in a little bit deeper than I'm just doing surface level, and you're like actually trying to read.
She's
the person.
analyzing our
Yeah.
persona. I love that.
Okay.
Last one for Casey.
Last one. So this was, I wanted to do something a bit adrenaline related. So I went to Skydive Dubai, fainted on the way up, and so they wouldn't let me fly.
Are you serious?
So I had to come back down.
If this is true.
I can guess it's true, maybe. Out of all our conversations,
questions,
Do we have
please.
questions?
no, I don't. You know, I had the question before, honestly, because you said that I would not do this adrenaline, and so that's why.
That's true. She did say that.
That's it.
So first question.
Skydive is like, okay, ask me questions. No faith in this room.
You already answered.
I don't know. I kind of
Before?
believe it. So I just want to ask questions that will further solidify that answer.
I'm available for your questions.
How did you even get there?
Yeah.
To the
What made you
inside
decide to
go to this?
I got it free with work. Thanks.
At
Lovin.
which point, what were the thoughts running in your mind at the point where you were like literally crying?
I never said I cried. I just got overcome with emotion.
Oh, oops.
And it's like when you're going up in an airplane. I don't know if this happens to people, and you're thinking, I know this happens a million times across the world every day, but actually, how does it work?
Yeah.
How? So I kind of thought,
You
my
got
parachute,
paranoid.
the guy, I was like, I don't really trust you that much. No thanks. And my body actually just kind of shut down.
Do you have one last question?
Getting stressed
Because
thinking
I
about
think I think I believe
they
it.
will jump with you and they will not ask you. If you're already in there,
Yeah, might
I
as well.
guess you already have a decision before. It cannot be there if you cannot or something. They will also scan you and understand. Like, if only it's not medical reason in happening in that spot.
They would still let her go and do it. So do you
I guess
believe it?
I fainted.
I think there is people they signing before they go into this.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
I think you can still back out on the plane.
Really?
I believe it.
Back out.
I believe it. What about you? Do you
No, I
believe
don't.
confession? She doesn't. What's the truth?
She didn't even go there.
She's so true.
Imagine.
You were very good at this. Yeah, no, I didn't.
What?
Yeah, I did
This
not.
is all a lie?
That's a complete lie. Come on. A, work, please give me a free skydive.
Actually.
B, I feel like I would be nervous, but it is something I'd like to try one day.
Oh my god, you're good. You're really good.
Yeah, you're very good.
I'm just here like you
I
can
was
tell me,
so
you know?
I was so really having fun with you girls.
Because you know
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
It's such a fun game. I want to do this game more also with our other guests.
we obviously work together, so we would know each other a little bit better, but you've been able to like go behind the lie, which is fantastic.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us in today's interview. By the way, we've learned so much about the world of drifting by 4x4, and
Thank you so much
we really
for
can't
having
wait
me.
to keep watching where you go, where you end up. Hopefully with the pro, we'll be right there to watch. And I've been inspired now. I'm inspired now to do something adrenaline.
So cool. I love
Feeling.
this.
You know, not drifting probably, not yet. But
Why
maybe
not?
the
I
dune
guess
buggy,
Can
you
we come in the
know?
back of the car?
Like, yeah, or we can go behind the car.
But also, if you want to give a shout out, I think you just started a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yes.
You want to give a shout out how people can find you and they can check
If you
out your
want them
videos?
to watch you, let them know.
Yes, I would love to tell that I launched my YouTube channel, which called Afra World, and I choose this specific name because in this world of mine, let's say, there will be everything regarding not only cars. There will be exclusive interviews, there will be shows, there will be action parts, like with the people who usually like very rare. You difficult to find or show them on public, like stunt drivers who can drive on one wheel, two wheels, cars and anything. And some interviews with deaf people who doesn't know how to speak and listen. I have many of my friends who don't know how to speak and that listen. We are communicating with them.
ASL,
sign language. Yes, and it's really will be. My channel will be so good.
It'll be everything, a bit of everything, which is good.
Yeah, but basic in the main fundamentals will be cars, of course.
Very cool. Okay,
Amazing.
Well, thank
Afro
you so
World.
much for joining us. Guys, we'll be back, of course, same time, same place next week. See you then.
See you.
Bye.
See you.